golf groupies, another year has passed, so we are back with Masters Mania 2023. I am your host, Luke Wienecke, here to bring you another installment of the greatest golf show in the world. Have I gained weight since last year's show? Probably. Haven't been taking good care of myself. Before we go any further, I have a big announcement to make. Masters Mania has been bought by the new upstart Live Tour and the government of Saudi Arabia. So let's give it up for our new Middle Eastern benefactors. They saw our numbers and huge fan base and the response we get from golf fans, especially on the golf subreddit. Also, really deep pockets on those fellas. There's going to be some minor changes now that we are owned by the Crown Prince, but it's nothing anybody will notice. It's going to be the same Masters Mania you know and love. So without further ado, let's roll the new opening. Welcome to Masters Not So Mania, brought to you by Live Golf, a show about the world's okayest golf tournament. Only so much I can say about the mediocrity that is the Masters, so let's get into it. You're probably asking if I sold the show to get back my ex-girlfriend Tiffany from 2012 US Open winner Webb Simpson, as she is a money-grubbing tramp. But come on, that's just absurd. How much has Webb Simpson made in career earnings anyway? Wait, how much? 44 million. That's significantly more than what I sold for. The Masters, as always, will air on CBS, which is just a terrible channel. Live Golf, conversely, airs on a good network, the CW. Here's a note I just got. Turns out oil actually pretty good for the planet. When you see a picture of a baby seal covered with crude after a tanker spill, the oil actually keeps them warm. Did you know that there were over 30 murders in Augusta, Georgia last year alone? You know how many murders there were at a Live Golf tournament? 0. I'm just saying, sometimes correlation equals causation. Maybe want to avoid the area. I mean, who needs religious freedom anyway? Shit, I forgot there's a list of topics I'm not supposed to mention, and that was one of them. Not talk about human rights violations. That seems fair. 9/11, what does that have to do with anything? Not supposed to talk about women not being allowed to drive. Well, I agree with that. They can't focus on the road. They're too busy thinking about high heels. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, the Masters is okay and all, but did you catch the Live Golf Invitational Bangkok? It was won by Eugenio Chacarra, the, let's see, 1,743rd ranked golfer in the world. You know what? No, I can't do this. I'll talk crap about my country, but my beloved Masters is where I draw the line. Take this crap off. The Saudis, what are they gonna do? They can't hurt me. They're in the golf world, not exactly full of tough guys. Excuse me, what? They killed who? Khashoggi? I don't know him. Does he run a different Masters show? Now that that's over, we come to the creme de la creme of the show. My professional analysis of the tournament this weekend. The course was made longer to a new length of 7,500 yards this year. When Augusta first opened, the length was 6,900 yards, which is way sweeter. Unfortunately, Spaniard Jon Rahm will not be playing in the tournament this year as he is recovering from injuries he got as the newest cast member of Jackass. He really shouldn't have put bottle rockets there. In some upsetting news, I was attempting to get nearer to former Masters winner and noted PGA Tour hunk Adam Scott, but I, by mistake, ended up at the home of film and TV actor Adam Scott. So now I have restraining orders from 2 Adam Scotts. I'm also legally barred from watching the 2nd season of Severance. What is going on at Lumen Industries? Jordan Spieth is courting some controversy coming into the tournament as he just signed with a new corporate sponsor, Spencer's Gifts. He raised a lot of eyebrows at the Valero Texas Open with his Smells Like Slut in Here t-shirt. Hey, I have a question. All the caddies are usually gross white dudes. How come no one has a sexy lady caddy with a large chest? It would distract all of your opponents and you'd have a huge mental edge. Their eyes would pop out like an old cartoon. As the winner of the U.S. Amateur title, 23-year-old Sam Bennett will be playing in the tournament. Unfortunately, this means he will have to undergo the same hazing ritual as every other newbie, getting Arnold Palmer's face branded on your buttocks. Honestly, my biggest problem with the Masters is the trophy they hand out. I prefer when a tournament hands out a big plate or a cup. This would make one hell of a shrimp cocktail. Think about that thing filled to the brim with cocktail sauce. The number 2 ranked golfer in the world, Rory McIlroy, is coming in with a lot of heat. But my sources tell me that he has been constipated for weeks. He hasn't had a decent bowel movement since February. Fun Augusta fact, if a spectator gives birth during the tournament, they give you a little baby green jacket for your newborn. However, if you die during the tournament, they just throw your body in the water hazard on the 16th hole. The fish have a taste for human flesh. That's all the time we have on the first episode of Masters Mania 2023. No longer owned by the Saudi crown. Oh no, the Saudis are gonna kill me. Whatever. On the next episode of Masters Mania, we'll reveal which golfers have OnlyFans pages. The answer may surprise you. And remember, why be a jack of all trades when you could be the master of one? The Masters Golf Tournament, that is. See you next time!